Welcome to Meera Codes. In today's video, we'll learn about the Boolean data type. Boolean is a primitive data type. It is used to represent the one of the two possible values, that is a true or a false. So unlike other primitive types that stores the numbers or a characters, Boolean is used to represent a logical condition. A Boolean can have only two values, true or a false. Suppose we have a person's age and we want to check whether the person is an adult. So how do we check? Here we have written a condition, Boolean is adult is equal to age greater than or equal to 18. Is adult is the variable, Boolean is a data type, and we are checking the condition over here. So age is greater than or equal to 18. What is this age? Age I have declared here, int age is equal to 25, right? So age is greater than or equal to 18 means 25 is greater than or equal to 18. So condition satisfies means the output will be true. 25 is greater than 18. So output will be true. Suppose if we have a int age is equal to 17, then the condition will be like 17 is greater than or equal to 18, false. So we can have only two outcomes, either true or false. This is exactly where the Boolean is useful. An important point is that Java's Boolean is not a numeric data type. We cannot assign 1 or a 0 to a Boolean. See here, Boolean A is equal to 1. So it is showing a compilation error because this is not valid. Boolean can have only true or a false. We cannot put a true within the double quote, okay? Because it would make this as a string. So here, but what we have declared, it is Boolean, right? So this data type should be string if we have a true within the double quotes. Java specifically expects the Boolean values true or false. Here we have a condition age greater than 18. This is a relational expression. Java evaluates this expression and produces the Boolean result. Since this 25 is greater than 18, the result will be true. It can output as a true. So Boolean becomes especially useful when we make decisions in our program. For example, if a user is logged in, then we want to display some message like a user is logged in. Okay, the if statement checks the Boolean value. Here is logged in. I have assigned the value with the true. So if statement checks the condition. If the Boolean value is true, here is logged in is a true, right? So then the if block will be executed. Output you can see user is a logged in. Okay, suppose if the is logged in is a false, then else condition would have executed and output will be user is not logged in. Comparison operators always produce a Boolean result. For example, 10 is less than 20. In this case, the output will be true. Similarly, operators like greater than, equals to, not equals to, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, these all produces the either true or a false. We can also combine the Boolean condition using a logical operator. Here, logical AND means both conditions must be true. Here, age is greater than or equal to 18, and I'm using a logical AND operator here, and age is less than or equal to 60. So since int age is equal to 25, so 25 is greater than or equal to 18, and 25 is less than or equal to 60. So both the conditions satisfies, means both conditions are true here. Logical OR, in this case, at least one condition must be true. Int age is equal to 25, means age is greater than or equal to 18, and age here 25 less than or equal to 60. So either of the conditions if should be true here, but in our case the both conditions are true. And not logical not means which reverses the true to the false and a false to the true. For most primitive data types, Java specifies their size, but Java does not specify an exact memory size for the Boolean. So we should not simply say that Boolean uses 1 byte or 2 byte. The actual storage representation can depend on the JVM and implementation. Now we can see the role of a Boolean among all the 8 primitive data types. Numeric types are used for numbers, char is used for a single character, and Boolean is specifically used for logical values, true or a false. So remember, Boolean is a primitive data type that represents the true or a false. It is not a numeric type, so we cannot use a 0 and a 1. It is commonly used in the conditions under decision making, and importantly, Java does not specify a fixed memory size for the Boolean. Now we have completed all the 8 primitive data types in the Java. We started with the numeric types, understood the char for characters, and finally Boolean for the logical values. In the next topic, we will discuss on the typecasting in the Java. Thank you for watching.